What is up, guys? If you're watching this video, you're just like me, you want a bit more power out of your big bucket G35. If you haven't watched my last video, go check it out. It's a idler pulley delete and it's proven to help your engine run a bit more efficient. In today's video, I'm going one step further. I'm going to delete my AC as well, since I don't really use AC in this car. Without further ado, let's get into the video. If you're new to my channel, this is my 2005 G35 sedan, or you can call it V35 Skyline. Alright, so basically what I'm going to do first is to delete the idler pulley, and then you can see right here that's my AC pump, and that's the tensioner. All of these are gonna go because if you guys have seen my previous video, this car was in a crash. The line has burst, the high pressure AC line, and I don't have a condenser. So first, if you guys haven't seen my last video, go check it out, how to do a idler pulley delete. It's been proven to make your engine run more efficient. So yeah, I'm gonna do that first and I'm gonna get back to you guys. Alright, belt is out. You can see needs replacing. It's all cracked. Now it's just to crack loose these couple of ones, and then this will go. So now basically that is in there. All these three bolts, this one, and then the one up here, torque down. Now I'm gonna do is I've just loosened that nut, the tensioner, and basically I'm gonna adjust the tensioner bolt down underneath this tensioner pulley, and then I can get rid of this belt, which is cracked really bad. And then I'm gonna get on to unbolting the AC compressor. Now getting under the car, so this is the tensioner, so you just want to loosen that. So once the tension is off, you can just grab the there we go, that's the belt. You guys can see how bad this belt is, just look at this. So now the intake air box is out of the way, so you can actually physically see the air compressor. You can work on it, otherwise you won't have room. So basically, if you guys can see this connector right here, you've got to disconnect that. This is the wire, and there are two bolts back here. Can't really see it, but if I zoom in, there are two bolts all the way down there. That two 12mm. I've got to loosen those two. So once those two are loosened, this holes be able to pop up, and then it's the 14 on the side. And I think there are 4 or 3, but yeah, first of all I'm just gonna disconnect the connector and then get rid of these first. So now after those two 12 are loosened, with this you just want to pull up like this, and you can see this is where it goes into the compressor. Make sure you don't have any the AC gas, I don't know what it's called, but the green shit. Make sure you don't have any of that in there, because otherwise you'll spray everywhere. Good way to test that is to go to this high pressure line. When it's got an H in there, says high, that's a low pressure line. See L on there? So you just press on that little pin right there. If there's spray out green gas, then that means your still AC system is still like fully pressurized. Then you want to actually depressurize it first before you remove any of these. So now I can show you guys better. Actually, you can see those two studs, those are where the 12mm were. And now I can remove this This wiring is a bit of a pain, but right now I just removed that. I don't know what line is it. I think it's low pressure that is going from right there down to the front, which should have connected to the condenser, but I don't have a condenser anymore. Now this line is loose and it's holding by this bracket right here, so pretty much just loosen this 10mm, and after you remove this 10mm bolt, and then you can pretty much just bend this bracket back like so, and now this line okay, my battery right here is holding it pretty much. There is a clip right in there, but I don't have that. I'm probably just gonna cut this line anyway. Now I'm gonna move on to removing the compressor. That light is definitely annoying. So you guys can see, I know can't see too well, but there are a bolt right there and another bolt right here. So to remove these two bolts, and then with the one on top, the whole air compressor should drop. Alright, now the plug, the bottom one, there's another plug is off as well, which was plugged right there, was plugged in right there. So now the whole wiring harness is loose and those two bolts are off, so you can see the whole air compressor is like free. Alright, after a bit of maneuvering, you can see it's definitely possible to get it out from the top. Alright, it's pretty heavy. Ooh, so now there are all these room freed up. I'm gonna delete this tensioner pulley as well, because you know, no AC, don't need this pulley either. So now I'm just only gonna run one drive belt, which is all I need, and then I'm gonna get to tidying up these wirings and low pressure line, getting rid of all of these. Alright, so this is the tensioner pulley, just 3 little 12mm bolts. As you can see, one is right here, 2 is at the bottom, and yeah, look at all these room for activities. Terrible. But yeah, now pretty much I'm gonna tidy this up, and then I'm gonna put the drive belt on the car. Alright, so now all the AC line are removed. As you guys can see, I just chopped it off because I'm not gonna use it ever again. And yeah, basically all here, all these high pressure, low pressure line are gone, which is very nice. And I've put the belt back on as well. For the tension, how much tension you put on there, make sure you go check out my last video. Alright, so everything is back together. Put the intake back on the battery, all that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna start her up and then check if the belt is squeaking. Hope she starts up good. Woo! First try. Look at that. She's running good. Alright, so as you guys can see, I'm sitting in my coupe. It's been like a week or so after, you know, the AC delete and stuff like that. Now, I've definitely noticed I wouldn't say the car is much faster, because it's not. but I feel like my RPM revs a bit faster, if that makes sense. It's like the car is not faster, but the RPM go through faster. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying. It's kind of like less effort to rev up the RPM, but regardless, it's weight saving as well. It's easier to work on the car. It's so much room. Overall, you're not losing at all if you don't use AC. So yeah, basically this is like an install video. I haven't found any other AC delete videos really on YouTube, but it is pretty easy. So if you guys do find it helpful, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff, comment down whatever question you have, and yeah, pretty much I'll see you guys in the next video.